It's time to see what my all-time favorite Pokemon are. So if we're gonna do them each by type and all the gimmicks. So starter, form, legend, and let's start with normal types. Generation 1, do Porygon. I only played the Generation 1 games one time, so it's gonna be a hard pick. Gen 2, Dunsparce, because I like its new evolution in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games. Generation 3, Spinda, so the variations is over 8 billion of them, so each one of them is unique. That's what I like about it. Generation 4, I'm gonna do Purugly, because I have a pet cat and Purugly reminds me of it. Gen 5, what? Is that a human? What are these? Anyways, I'm gonna do Buffalant, he looks cool. Generation 6, okay, let's see. Do Diggersby. I've had him in my teams both of the times I've played the Gen 6 games. Gen 7. It's a tie between Beware and Toucannon. I'm gonna have to go with Toucannon because I like its shiny. Generation 8 now. Oh, let's see. Looks like the Legends Arceus Pokemon are in red too. I'm gonna do Obstagoon because it's a cool evolution that's special to a regional form. Gen 9. In the Dunsparce because Dunsparce from Gen 2 and all time. For normal types, it's going to be Spinda. Okay, fire types. I think it's obvious. Moltres. I don't think I need to explain. Go onto my Twitch, you'll see why. Generation 2. For fire types. I'm gonna leave starters out until we get to that point. See. Go with Magby. So he's cute. Generation 3 now is not much. But I like Camerupt's Mega Evolution more than Blaziken's, if we're being honest, so I'll go with that one. Generation 4. Is that less? Oh, it's less. It's even less now. I don't like Heatran or Rotom. And I'm waiting to do starters, so guess what Heat. I can't remember his name. It's not Heatmore. Oh well. Oh, Magmortar. My bad. Generation 5. Is that a stadium? Anyways, Generation 5 be chandelier, or it looks like a chandelier. It's obvious he looks like a chandelier. Why am I saying that? Generation 6. Hmm. See. Do Talonflame. So he's like what, the first regional bird to not just be normal flying. Generation 6 now. Oh, so Generation 6 be Alolan Marowak. Let me double check if there's any regional form special ones. Let me check here. Okay, there isn't. So I'm gonna go back here. So my favorite for Generation 6 fire types is going to be Alolan Marowak. Generation 8. So I have special forms or gimmicks. I have to go with. Is that the special one for it? Can't really tell. Maybe sent to Scorch for Generation 8. Gen 9. Hmm. So for Gen 9, I'm gonna do Scovillain, because it's a cool way to do both grass and fire. And all time. All time is probably gonna be Alolan Marowak, since that was the first games I played in the Alola region. Water types now. Water type I'm gonna do Poliwhirl. Oh. So they kind of treated him a like a secondary mascot when Pokemon was first starting out. Generation 2 now. Quagsire. Quagmire. Gen 3. See here. Do Relicanth because it really hasn't changed since in fact in one of its Pokédex entries, it hasn't changed its appearance in like millions of years, so it's basically the perfect species. Gen 4 now. It's not a lot. See. Gonna do Weasel, since that was my first shiny. Gen 5. I want to do Samurott, but I can't do that until later. Let's see. I liked Ash's Palpitoad in the anime, so I'll pick that. Generation 6. Let's see. Barbarical. He's creepy. Skrelp. Eh. Re-evolution is cool, but Skrelp not so much. I'm gonna do Clawitzer. It's like Clawitzer Howitzer. Whatever it is, I'm gonna pick that. Gen 6 now. Looks like Ash Greninja is a Generation 6 Pokemon. Did not know that. I'm gonna do the school form Wishy Washy. Because it just looks cool. Okay, here. So Generation 8 now. Oh. Generation 8. It's gonna be Dracovish. See, is what the only generation where the fossil Pokemon aren't just rock types. So I'm gonna pick that one. Generation 9. Let's see. It's Tatsugiri. But it's 3 different forms. I'm gonna do the orange one. The all-time favorite is going to be Poliwhirl. Grass types. Some people need to touch grass. Do Parasect. There's a point where it was 4 times weak to. It's like there's an extra type that is 4 times weak against. But there's some changes that made it what was like less weak to it now. That's all I know. Gen 2. Generation 2, I'm gonna do Blossom. Looks pretty. Generation 3 now. I like Tropius. He has bananas growing on his neck. I wonder if they're edible. That's the ultimate question. Generation 4. I'm gonna do Tangrowth. It's kind of creepy though. Gen 5. Funnily enough, my ultimate favorite Pokemon is from Gen 5. I'm gonna do Amoonguss. It'd be the perfect, or almost perfect, if they made like variants of like the different Pokeballs that you could find. Then it would be probably my favorite Pokemon. Gen 6. Generation 6. Gonna do, what is this, Trevenant? Because I like it's shiny. It reminds me of those birch trees. I think they're. Yeah. Or the trees that are white. At Gen 7? I'm gonna do the Palm Tree Executor. By yeah, regional variants aren't a special category. The Gen 8. Generation 8. Gonna do, I think it's Appleton. Gen 9. I like how they didn't give, but they made a completely separate Pokemon from Tentacool and Tentacruel. And they look the same, but now it can walk. But I like that it's a separate species. I'm gonna do that. So, number 1 for grass types is gonna be the Apple Pie Dragon, Appleton. Electric. Let's see. It's gonna be Pikachu. I think that's obvious. Probably everybody's favorite electric type. Not speaking for all people. Generation 2. Do Elekid. You can probably plug him into a wall outlet. Gen 3. Manectric for obvious reasons. Gen 4. It's 2 Peaches. But I'm going to do Electivire. Gen 5. What are these? Are these from Pokemon ROMs? So I'm not sure. I haven't seen them. I'm gonna do the Little Electric Zebra. Generation 6 now. Not much. I'm gonna do the Dene. Right, Generation 8. I'm gonna do Vikavolt. What's weird about Vikavolt is that it's slower than its previous evolutions, which shouldn't happen. Gen 8. What is Generation 8? I'm gonna do Toxtricity. I'm gonna do the more common one, the yellow one. Gen 9. Generation 9, I'm gonna do Bellabolt. It's cute. All-time favorite. Do Toxtricity. Ice types now. Not much. Gonna take off Jinx and Articuno and Cloyster for obvious reasons. Between Dugong or Lapras. Do Lapras because he was cool in the anime. Generation 2. I pick Sneasel. It's a great ice type Pokemon. Gen 3 now. I'm gonna do like Glalie. I think that's its name. Z looks cool, and his Mega Evolution looks cool as well. Generation, what, 4 now? Generation 4, gonna do Mammoth Swine. But I don't like how you have to evolve it. That's the only issue about it. Generation 5, my all-time favorite Pokemon, Cryogonal. Generation 6 now. I'm gonna do the Iceberg Avalugg. Gen 7. I'm not doing that. Gonna do Alolan Sandslash. Generation 8 now. With Ice Cube. Melted Ice Cube. Is that a cruise ship on Lapras? Alright, so I'm gonna do the Melted Ice Cube with no ice. One, because he looks silly. You can see his antenna. And it looks like there's still ice on him. But it's real, like what it actually looks like. But Generation 9 now. Generation 9. Ooh. It's gonna be the future Delibird. Okay. Now for the all-time Ice-type Pokemon, do Cryogonal. Fighting types. Fighting types, I'm gonna do Poliwrath. Go with Poliwhirl. Generation 2. Only 3 options. Gonna do Hitmontop. As it's a special Pokemon. What feels special, because you have to be very precise on how to get it. Generation 3 now. I'm gonna do Breloom. These Goat. Gen 4 now. I'm gonna do Krogunk. It was alright in the anime. Saved Brock a few times. Gen 5. I'm gonna do, I think that's Girder. Yeah, I think it is. Anyways, it doesn't learn Steel Beam, but it should. Even though it's not the same kind of beam, they could still make it work. Make it like a physical type move instead, and he throws the beam that he's holding at the opposing Pokemon. Anyways, Generation 6 now. Okay, I'm gonna do Chestnut. So the first grass fighting. So it looks cool altogether. It'd be a nice. The Chespin line would be great if Quilladin didn't exist. So we got Generation 7 now. Yeah. Gonna do. I'm gonna do Como O. Gen 8 now. Give this one to Phalanx. Make cool if you can catalytic variants. Or it's like there's ones where it's just one of them, two of them, and so on. But generation 9 now. Not that much. But I'm gonna do the creepy looking Volcarona. He's scary, but I like it. So, number one for fighting types, gonna give it to the creepy Volcarona. Well, it's not a Volcarona, it's a paradox form. Poison type. It's a lot. Gonna do Gengar. This is the only Pokemon that. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do Gengar for Ghost. Gonna do Nidoking. Gen 2. It's not much, but do Crobat. Gen 3. Ooh, a lot. No, it's very little. I'm gonna do Seviper. Generation 4 now. Already did Krogunk, so I'm gonna do Drapion. I guess shiny too. No, it's not that noticeable, but it kind of pops out. Gen 5. Gonna give it to the huge bug Scoliopede. Say what, 8 feet long? I think bugs from like millions of years ago were about that size. Let's see, Gen 6. Give this one to Dragalge. Generation 7. I like the vibrancy of Alolan Muck, so I'll pick that one. Generation 8. I give it to the very fancy Wheezing. Very fancy looking with these smokestacks. Gen 9. I'm gonna give this one to Clodsire, because I like Quagsire so much. This one is gonna be given to Clodsire. Ground type. Ground type, I'm gonna do Diglett. Not Diglett. Doug Trio. 3 Digletts. Gen 2. Not gonna cheat. I'm gonna give this one to Don Fan. Gen 3. Let's see. Gonna give this one to Flygon. Gen 4 now. This one will be given to Garchomp, if you believe it or not. Gen 5. Generation 5 will be given to the Red Crocodile. Like, crocodile? Yeah. Looks cool in the anime with these sunglasses. Generation 6. Ooh. Is there one for Legend? I forgot. Yeah. Ooh. Well, guess my only choice is Diggersby. Unless I change it, but I'm not going to. Generation 6. Palisand. It's a sandcastle. What can't you love? Sure, it eats Pokemon and maybe even people, but does that really matter? Not so much. Gen 8? Gonna do Runerigas. Under 49 HP or under, and walk under a bridge. It looks cool though, so I'll give him that. Generation 9. Hit. Generation 9. This one too, Great Tusk. It's like a vibrant and more, not exotic. Like a more vibrant and exotic version of Donphan. All time for ground types. This one will go to Diggersby. Flying types now. Flying types will be given. I'm gonna give flying type to Gyarados. What's weird is that he can fly without any wings. Which is kind of scary if you think about it. See, Generation 2. See into the future and the past. Zatu. Gen 3 now. We have Shadow Lugia. Not going to pick that though. It's weird how the Generation 6 games X and Y are considered to be the first 3D games when, well, the first 3D Pokemon games when Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD came out years before them, and I think they're 3D games. Yeah, they are. Anyways, Salamence. Used him on my Pokemon Y randomized team, and he was the savior sometimes. Gen 4 now. I'm gonna give it to Mega. The Japanese translation for it is Mega Yanma. Gen 5. Well, that's scary. Anyways, Sigilyph. Gen 6. Alucha. Definitely. It's both fighting and flying type. It's really badass. Generation 7. Let's see. Generation 7. Gonna have to give this one to... can't remember its name. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to this one. Can't believe I forgot its name, but oh well. Gen 8 now. Corviknight. He's a steel bird. What's not cool about it? Generation 9. Historic Bombardier. Give it to that one. All time for flying types is going to be Yanmega. Now we have the psychic types. Gen 1. Generation 1. Gonna do Alakazam. The other ones aren't that cool to me, except for Mewtwo, but I'm gonna do legendaries later. Generation 2. Generation 2, it's gonna be Girafarig. So I like its evolution. It looks cool. Its tail is like a hoodie for it now. It is really, I already said it, but it's a cool looking evolution. Generation 3 now. Let's see. I'm gonna do Lunatone. Because I used it. Not used it, it was on my Pokemon X randomized team. It's pretty good. Generation 4. The gonna do Bronzong. There's like a bell. Probably like shake or make a dinging sound. Wait, Gen 5. Generation 5. Gonna do Behem. Say, he's an awesome space alien. I have Gen 6. Gen 6. Gonna do Malamar. I like the way you have to flip around the console to obtain him through evolution. Gen 6. Not Gen 6, Gen 7. Gen 7, I'm gonna do Alolan Raichu. He's a floating Raichu. It's like a floating Raichu. Duh. Gen 8. Generation 8. Gonna do Galarian Ponyta. Looks like cotton candy. Generation 9. Not that much. Gonna do Girafarig because of the. So I picked. Not Giraffe, Farigiraf. I'm gonna do Farigiraf for Gen 9. And because I did Girafarig for Gen 2. Let's see. All-time favorite psychic type. It's gonna be Girafarig. Bug types. Not a big fan. Gonna do Cypher is its mega evolutions. What? Not its mega evolution, but Scizzor's mega evolution is cool, so gonna do Cypher for Gen 1. Gen 2, gonna do Scizzor. Generation 3. Not many good options. Can do Wonder Guard, Shedinja. Generation 4. Did I do Ian Mega? Let's see. Nope. Gonna do Yen Mega for Gen 4. Oh wait, never mind, I did. I'm just gonna do Cricketune. Gen 5. Gonna give this one to Volcarona. Gen 6. It's not that much. I'm gonna do not Scatterbug, Spupa. Generation 7. Do Dewpider. Generation 8. Gonna do Cleavor. Gen 9. Hmm. Gonna do this guy. I forgot his name, but I like his shiny. There's a ball thing, it turns gold. That's pretty cool. Alright, so all-time favorite for bug types: Caesar, Rock. Gonna move this, move this, move the slider so you can see. I'm gonna move the face cam as well. So for rock types, going to do Golem. So you can like go. If you're gonna animate, he goes up into a ball. For Gen 2, Fake Tree Pseudo Wudo. Gen 3, Generation 3, going to do Aggron. You should have been a pseudo legendary, but 2 is already enough. Generation 4, gonna do Probopass. I think that's Lint. Looks like he has a mustache, which is cool. Gen 5. Gonna do, let's see. Did I do Gigalith? No, I did not. So I'm going to do Gigalith for the rock types. Gen 6. I'm gonna do, I think that's Tyranitar. No, not Tyranitar. Tyrantrum. Gonna pick him. A prehistoric dinosaur. Generation 7. Let's see, what are my options? Give this one to a Alolan Golem. Like the little charge beam thing on his back. Generation 8. It's not much. We're just gonna have to go to Stonejourner. Generation 9. It's gonna do either Knackley or Cloth. Give this one to Knackley. All-time favorite for rock types: Pseudo Wudo. Ghost types now. Yeah, I like Haunter's design kind of better than Gengar. And it's weird though, you can ride around in Haunter and the Let's Go games with Gengar. You can't. So I'm gonna pick Haunter. Generation 2. It's only one option. Generation 3. Put the gem Pokemon Sableye. Gen 3. Don't wanna do Drifblim or Drifloon. Very creepy. I'm gonna do Rotom. This one's, so that's Gen 4, Gen 5 now. What? Is that from a ROM? Like a ROM hack? So I haven't seen that anywhere. Anyways, Gen 5, give it to Cofagrigus. Looks like a Pharaoh's tomb. Generation 7. No, 6. My bad. Do Aegis Slash. I'll do this one. Now we're at Generation 7. This one to Mimikyu. Generation 8. Generation 8. Go to, I think, Dracloak. Yeah. I like how you can shoot the Dreepies. It's just kind of weird, but it's also funny. Generation 9. Going to do that one. That's not Skeledirge. I'm gonna do Goldango. String Cheese. All time favorite. Or a ghost type. I'll figure you guys. We have dragon types now. Dratini. I, I don't know how. It's Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. I don't know how Dragonair does evolves into Dragonite. Like, I don't get it. The only option for Generation 2 is Kingdra. Generation 3 have a whole bunch. I do Altaria since I haven't picked it yet. Gen 4 now. Okay, recognize this one. It's from one of the mystery dungeon games. I do dragon type. Not dragon type, I do guard chomp. Any other ones? Yes, I did. I'm gonna go and pick Gabite. Generation 5 now. Generation 5. So obviously, it's gonna be Haxorus. It's a cool Pokemon with an even cooler shiny. And one of the black and white games, when it's black 2 and white 2, you can get a free shiny Haxorus. Generation 6. I'm gonna do, already did, Dragalge. Going to do Gudra. He's silly looking. Generation 7. Grandpa. He's kind of like an old man. Generation 8. Not much, but Give it. Some reason I'm forgetting the names of them. But I'm gonna give it to this guy because I used him when I played Pokemon and Sword. Generation 9. Cyclizar. You should be able to ride around in Cyclizar, just like how you can with Koraidon and Miraidon. Your all-time favorite? Guja. I still don't know how it's a dragon type, but it works, I guess. Dark types. Ooh, I'm gonna do the classic Missing No. Generation 2. Umbreon. Generation 3. Hmm. Torpedo. It's like it's kind of like a torpedo. I think that's what it's based on. Generation 4 is Spiritomb. I just don't like the way you have to obtain it in the older games. The Gen 5. Gen 5 do Zoroark. Generation 6. Let's see. Do Pangoro. Generation 7. Gonna do Alolan Persian. Looks like a watermelon got stuck in his head. Generation 8. Ooh, it's very difficult. I think it's Grimmsnarl. Gonna pick that one. Generation 9. King Gambit. All-time favorite dark type is going to be King Gambit. The way you have to obtain them is actually reasonable. Steel types do Magnemite. Gen 2. Do Skarmory. The reason I thought Skarmory was Generation 3. Now we're at Generation 3. Generation 3 Steel type do Metagross. Generation 4. Do Magnezone. Kind of looks like a spaceship, for being honest. Gen 5. What are these? It looks like the future Tyranitar in Pokemon Violet. What is this? What are these? Alright, so I'm gonna do Clink Clank. Generation 6. The weirdest Pokemon, in my opinion, Klefki. Hoping if they have it in Legend ZA, you can do you can put special keys on it. Make it like unique. Generation 7. Let's see. Did I do Stack Attacker? No, I did not. So I'm gonna do that one. Generation 8. I did Corviknight. Gonna do Berserker. Generation 9. Tinkaton. Corviknight's biggest rival. All-time favorite Steel type. Building block Stack Attacker. Fairy types. Don't like Mr. Mime or Wigglytuff. Not weird looking. Gonna do Clefairy. It's gonna be the Pokemon mascot at some point before they changed it to Pikachu. Generation 2. Gonna pick Azumarill. Gen 3. Did I do Mawile? Nope. Gonna pick Mawile. Gen 4. Mime Jr. is, like, it looks better than Mr. Mime. I've never used a Togetic or Togekiss, so I'm just gonna do Mr. Mime. Generation 5, it's only 2 of them. New Whimsicott. Did I already do Whimsicott? No, I did not. Anyways, Gen 6. Eternal Flower Floette. It's like a few. Looks like we took the designs from Yveltal and Xerneas and put them on a Floette. Generation 7. Yeah, this one. I like it's shiny. Generation 8. Milcery. Generation 9. Divvy Dog made of bread. All-time fairy type. Eternal Flower Floette. Or is it a gimmick form? Wait. Let me check. Okay, it doesn't appear to be, so it's safe. Starter type. Not starter type. Starter Pokemon for Gen 1. Venusaur. If you want to get through the early game easy, let's pick Bulbasaur. Yeah, Venusaur. Gen 2. I'm gonna do, might be controversial, but I am gonna do Chikorita, because it's the only starter Pokemon I've never used, so I'm gonna do Chikorita for Legend CA. Other than that, Typhlosion. Generation 3. Give it to the Goat Swampert. Generation 4 now. I always say to use Infernape, but I like Torterra. Like Turtwig is cuter. Gen 5. Oshawott. Generation 6. Frogadier. He's reasonable. It's like a bubble scarf too. Generation 7? It's Rowlet. Looks emo though. Generation 8. This is gonna do Hisuian Samurai. Generation 9. Grid 2. There's like Fuecoco. Maybe Visca looks like he has a sombrero. All-time favorite starter. It's gonna do not Alolan, but Hisuian Samurai. Gimmick form. Generation 1. Grid 2. Do the Meowth. Looks like a cat when you pick him up. It's like very silly. Generation 2. Gonna do Mega Caesar. Generation 3. New Shadow Lugia. I never played the XD games, but I like to watch them. So I'm gonna do Shadow Lugia. Generation 4. Gonna do Mega Gallade. It's like a scythe. Anyways, Gen 5. What are these? Can any of you guys tell me in the comments what these things are? I know it's a trainer. That too. What are these? Gonna do. Come up via. Ooh. I know in the card game it's VMAX. I'm gonna do VMAX. A GMAX. A GMAX Garbodor. Gen 6. Let's see here. Do Mega Camerupt. Gen 7. Do Ash Greninja. I think you can transform to home if you play the Sun and Moon demos. Not too sure about that though. Generation 7? Not 7. 8. Generation 8. Do the Tornado Sandaconda. Like a sandstorm. Nice. Gen 9. Generation 9. Gonna do the Matcha Pokemon. Anyways, all-time gimmick is gonna be GMAX Sandaconda. Now for legend. Moltres. Gen 2. Ooh. I agree Walking Wake and Scarlet and Violet. So I'm gonna do Suicune for Gen 2. Gen 3. So I'm not gonna do the same as the gimmick form. I'm gonna do Groudon. Generation 4. The God Pokemon Arceus. Generation 5. Victini. It's like we're counting mythicals as legendaries. Here. Yveltal. Gen 7. Do Magearna. Gen 8. Do for Generation 8. Gonna do Eternamax Eternus. Or Eternatus. For Generation 9, do Chien Pao. All-time favorite legend. We're gonna do, I think it's a snow leopard. But I like these swords. But it has for teeth. So I'm gonna do Chien Pao. Her favorite. Generation 1. Poliwhirl. Generation 2. It's a hard pick. Gonna do Caesar. Generation 3. Do Glalie. Generation 4. My pick is going to be Yanmega. Generation 5. It's my favorite Pokemon of all time. Cryogonal. Generation 6. That's Howitzer. It is. Like its claw. Generation 7. Stakataka. Generation 8. Cleavor. Generation 9. Clodsire. And this one is going to be Cryogonal. Yes, I'll do these ones as well. Then click a team box, then a Pokemon from the grid to copy to the box. Okay. Cleavor. IV. Is that going to be the best or worst balanced team ever? I'm going to pick a starter Pokemon. Do Venusaur. I think there's a way for Spinda to not have any spots on it. It should be possible. So there's like over 8 billion different variations. And I guarantee they make more variations for each game that comes out that it's in. Okay. Gonna do oh, Ponyta, the Galarian one. And I'm gonna need a legend, my team. Who doesn't want that? I'm gonna pick Yveltal. Alright. Favorite regional bird? Hmm. It's difficult. This one to Rookity. Favorite box legendary? Shadow Lugia. I wanna get Pokemon XD, but it's like $200 for just the disc. Favorite regional mammal? Hmm. Do Galarian Zigzagoon. Looks the exact same as normal Zigzagoon, but it just looks cooler. Favorite mythical? Hoopa. Not that Hoopa. The other one. One that actually looks cool. Favorite regional bug? Hmm. Do Venipede. Favorite Ultra Beast? Stack Attacker. Favorite Pseudo Legend? It's a lot. Gudra. Favorite Paradox? I guess Koraidon and Miraidon are paradoxes, but do Walking Wake. Favorite Pikachu clone? Some of these are just Pikachu but in different outfits. Do an actual Pikachu clone, Pachirisu. Favorite type? Um, oh, there it is now. Nice. What's the most prominent typing? What's my favorite Pokemon is an ice type Pokemon, so do the ice type. Favorite evolution? Hmm. Umbreon. Favorite Pokeball? Do a Beast Ball? It'd be better though if it if it had if its catch rate was better on normal Pokemon. I'm actually gonna do this one. Favorite fossil? Hmm. Dracovish. I think that's its name. Favorite regional form? I know I haven't picked it, but the Hisuian Avalugg. It's nice. Favorite Vivian? Pokeball one. Favorite Gigantamax? Gigantamax Duraludon. Favorite Alcremie? The rainbow one. I wish these shinies for it were. I wish these shinies to the Alcremie were different, based on its based on what it would look like if it wasn't. Like the shiny red one would look different from the shiny blue one, instead of it just being black. Anyways, let's see here. Favorite is that favorite baby Pokemon? Yep. Azurill. Favorite new Evo? Clodsire. Favorite Spinda? So I can get great. So I can get a completely blank spender. I'm gonna randomize it. Okay. I guess that's it. See ya.